Hello everybody, how are you doing? Now this may well be the first video you've seen of me since I took a little bit of time to go away, but a lot of you may have seen that I've actually just taken a video down, so you may have got a notification to say there was a video that went up that has since been deleted or removed. Now it was me that removed it, and there's two reasons. Firstly, possibly the lesser reason, is it was a video on the subject of underage gambling and promoting gambling to people who are underage and the dangers of addiction to the younger generation. It's actually something I feel quite passionate about. It's something I do want to talk about, but the video was very badly put together. I didn't script it, I didn't structure it very well, so it was kind of a bit all over the place, and I wasn't really happy with the end result. The second reason I took the video down is because actually it generated sort of an immediate backlash from people who thought I was sort of trying to start drama. While I was away, I got a lot of messages from people about a few different things I hear, mainly on YouTube, but of sort of different things that different people were doing that they wanted my opinions on, or they wanted me to talk about, or they were basically making me aware of so that I could make videos on them. I referenced some of these at the beginning of that video that I've just taken down, and possibly rightly or wrongly, whatever, some people took this as me maybe trying to start drama just by mentioning them. The primary purpose it was really was to say, look, I'm aware of all these things that are going on. I'm aware of the things that people have told me. Thank you for bringing them to my attention, but I wasn't going to talk about them at that time because I didn't want drama. And actually, it seemed to have the almost the opposite effect. So I thought, well, no, let's pull the plug on that. Let's not do that now because I have had. Twice in the past, I have spoken specifically about specific streamers. The first one, it's no secret now, the first one was Dazza ages ago. When at the beginning of the lockdown, I felt he was exploiting that to promote his casinos, to promote his links. Still very much believe that was the case, but that was sorted at the time. We actually spoke, and that was all good. Obviously, most recently, most people know about my back and forth with Craig. I actually spoke about Craig not just because he was a streamer, but because of a specific thing that he said on Twitter, which, again, I stand very much by my comments, but we had a very grown-up back and forth. He made a great response. I responded to him, blah, blah, blah. We've since spoken quite a lot. And that's all sorted, done in adult fashion. What we didn't do, and what I've never done, was to sort of just fling dirt at people, insult people, and do that and deliberately sort of stir up drama. And if I have done that, that was never really the primary intention. And the whole point was that I was actually not going to sort of address these topics that people have been bringing to my attention specifically, because although it would make probably quite a good video, should we say, or it would certainly create a popular video or quite an evocative one, when I made my Beachy Head video while I was away, my point was that I actually wanted to sort of step away from that a little bit, talk more about problem gambling and stuff, which is the basis of this channel. So that's the whole point. One thing I will say, though, is I've always invited alternative opinions on this channel. I've always wanted people who don't agree with me to tell me why they don't agree with me, give me their opinions, tell me why I'm wrong. That's fine. What I won't have is just people giving me abuse. I've been called all sorts of names recently, and to be honest with you, I don't need it. Yes, by all means disagree with me, dislike my video. If you don't like my videos, if you don't like me, that's fine. There's loads of people here on YouTube that, I don't actively hate, but they're not my type of people. Their content isn't my type of content. I won't watch it. I just don't really like it. And you know what? I don't watch their videos. I don't subscribe to them. If you don't like my videos, if you don't think they're helpful or at least interesting, and you don't like me, that's cool. I'm sure there's loads of people that don't like me. That's fine. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't know. But what's the point in coming onto my videos just to give me shit? If you do, and you call me names and stuff, you're just going to get your comments going to get removed. Someone said, "Oh, deleting comments is pathetic." Well, if someone's just giving me personal abuse for something I do, for free to try and help people, and yes, evoke a bit of discussion and stuff, then I don't need abuse. So I'm just going to remove your comment, and you're just going to get blocked. So that's that piece said. Now, what I do want to talk about, and actually I didn't really feel in the mindset to make a video now, because of all of that crap, but it's very, very important. This is something I've talked about quite a lot, and actually it's only after I've made that video and I looked at the upload date and blah, 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 that I realised that tomorrow, for a very, very large number of people, is going to be Payday. And Payday is a huge, huge, huge challenge for gambling addicts. And so I just wanted to sort of reiterate my thoughts. I have made a couple of videos on it in the past, but I've had a lot of new subscribers and a lot more people watch my videos now, which is great. But you may not have seen it. Payday is a massive, massive challenge for gamblers. At the moment of making this video, it's about 1:30. Okay, so if you get paid at midnight tonight, whatever, you've got, probably by the time this goes up, 8 hours until you get paid. Okay, you've got 8 hours to ensure that when that happens, if you do get paid today, it might be next week or whatever, but the same still applies. You've got that 8 hours to ensure that when you get paid, your money is safe. That you have sufficient blocks in place that when that money hits your account, you can't go and gamble with it. Now, at midnight or early hours of the morning, let's face it, apart from the 24 hours arcades and whatever, the only place you can really gamble is online. So go and get GamStop installed. If you have a gambling problem, if you have blown your wages the day you've been paid so many times, like I have, like so many people who probably watch these videos have, then do something now while you're sober, while you might be skint because it's the end of the month. Do something now so when that money lands in your account, you don't have that ability to gamble. And if you find you don't have the ability, then you'll find the urges are much, much weaker because your brain isn't telling you to go and do it because it knows you can't. Okay, so you have got a good few hours now between now and payday, more so if you get paid maybe the last day of the month or whatever. But obviously being Bank Holiday Monday, the chances are a lot of people are going to get paid tonight or tomorrow. So you have a limited window now to do something, to get blocks in place, to make sure that money's safe. If you're not sure about the blocks, if you're a bit concerned that they're not watertight or that you're going to go out gamble in another form, or you can think of a different way in which you're likely to get your gambling fix, then when that money goes in your account, stay up till midnight tonight. Get the other blocks in place, but when that money hits your account, transfer it to someone else. Then go to bed. Even if that's later than you normally go to bed, you'll find you sleep so much better because you won't have those urges, you won't have that nagging doubt in the back of your head, and you certainly won't be waking up with that gambling hangover that I addressed in my That Feeling video from not so long ago. Actually, if you haven't seen that video, I do recommend you go and watch it because it documents that feeling very, very well that I experienced many, many times the day after payday when you realise your month is already screwed up the morning after you've been paid. So that's just my thoughts on that. Be safe. Make sure that when you get paid, whether it be tonight, whether it be whenever, that money's safe, that you can resist the urges, that you've got the blocks in place to quash the urges, and you can sleep well tonight knowing that you're not going to wake up skint and with that hell of a regret tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. Like I say, if you've got any comments, any opinions, please don't be afraid to share them. But obviously, if you come on and you call me a bellend or a wanker or a snake or whatever you call me, you're just going to get removed and deleted because, I don't need that shit. Alright, cheers guys. Appreciate your support. Catch you on the next one.